But the thing is, it's funny because like Peach has a lot of mix-up game, and some people would call PT a bit linear.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. It's kind of like the opposite spectrums, but it's going to be a good set, I think.
Yep. And yeah, Vic v New South Wales, Smashville game 1.
I know Phoebe is one of the last Sydney representatives left, and we might see that she loves her up Bs.
Yeah, yeah. So Peach's frame data is generally really strong, but if Zav's space, we're already seeing the Ivysaur. Don't forget what I was going to say about Squirtle up B. But
I think Phoebe's already taking your advice. She's like, oh, well, I heard that Squirtle doesn't do that great, I'll go Ivy.
Oh, good call out with the up tilt.
And the thing is, Fez is known for like her very unorthodox options.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
the hard call-outs normally.
I feel part of it when you've got like a very strong Ivysaur, you have to make use of your really like, oh my god. That's pretty tough. Because Ivysaur is actually really vulnerable when she grabs a ledge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like she sticks her head out very obviously. So Phoebe just didn't pick an option, got swung on by the crown.
I think she thought she must have had more invincibility, but that was a great call-out by Zav. And we might see that a lot from Fez. Like, she will use the Flare Blitz just to regain, like, to at least get out of the corner.
Get out of the corner and just, like, regain some sort of stage. Peach, I feel like they'd be better on a stage that isn't Smashville, though. Forward air, though, we'll take it, and we're going to see Squirtle for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to last. Because Peach isn't straighter kill options, and Squirtle is very light.
Very light character. Oh my god.
Trying to find that up smash. I think Fez is trying to...
Zav has been really strong on his spacing so far.
Yeah, and I think Fez might not be respecting the pressure as much. Like, Peach arrows are so... Float cancel arrows are so safe on shield.
They're so safe, and I feel like Fez is the type of player where if she sees an opening, she will swing. It doesn't matter how like small that opening is, she will swing.
Yeah, but her advantage state is normally very strong.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think at this level you have to have a strong advantage state, or like, you know, you'll just get, even though you're getting these neutral wins, you need to maximize it. Well, that's a great pivot grab.
Tries to find some more of that with the Vine Whip.
Oh, the last bit of that Razor Leaf connecting.
I feel like Zav isn't being like pushed off the ground enough. He's finding it very comfortable to just use his float cancel aerials, stay very close to the ground, and just pressure with these turnips. Right, Charizard coming in.
Oh, this is a moneymaker. I think a lot of PT's moneymakers, actually.
Oh, for sure. Upsash not going to take it, though.
Not even with that rage. I know Peach is light. I don't know how heavy she is, but the fly...
the up B. Yeah.
The fly, I still don't know how to DI that move. It's been like 3 years.
It's very awkward, because sometimes the move just, like, ruins your DI. For no particular reason. I feel like there was an up B coming out, but the armor not coming out just in time to save Phoebe there.
Fez trying to use the fullback.
Oh, catches the jump with the forward end. Zav able to keep control.
I feel like Phoebe had that read on the side B, just didn't space it right, because I think she was trying to use the pullback from the Charizard to try and like call it out, but just slightly misspaced.
It's hard too, because like, as much as Charizard is a very scary character to play against, when you're in that position where you've got a huge lead and you have to play against Rage Charizard, Charizard himself is a very flawed character.
Yes. He kind of, I just remember like his fair is like 1 frame off from auto-canceling or something.
Yeah.
And I think if he had that, that would be so scary.
It'd be so scary if he had that. But, all right, we're going to Stadium.
Yeah,
those are very interesting bans too that Zavis picked. So banning FD and Town City.
That's
so
very
not wanting those long stages that maybe gives Phoebe more of a chance in the mid range. Also, Zavis pulled 8 dot eyes.
I swear.
Thankfully it didn't do anything, but special turnips, Xavier's specialty.
I swear Zav's luck is insane. I swear always at least once a set he pulls a crazy turnip.
It's just part of the Peach lottery, really, and I feel like it generally helps them more than not. But just barely the up B protecting them a bit. But as I was talking, Phoebe's pulled up a pretty solid lead.
It's very hard to challenge that up air from Peach. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's disjointed. But
all right, the leaves.
The parasol poking through the stage.
Yeah, I feel like Fez was trying to two-frame with the forward air there, which is a valid option, especially against Peach, where finding that down air can be pretty tough.
Oh, that was
a huge power into turnaround up smash.
Yeah, the turnaround was amazing.
Fez knew exactly what to do there.
Oh,
all right.
That's a clean 29 already.
All right, that's another back air.
That's like a Sal spot back air. It still did like 17%.
That's another thing. Fez is using flamethrower, and I'm like surprised they aren't using she isn't using it like more.
Is it really? Do you think it's very?
I think it's pretty strong against Peach because she needs to like full hop and like throw a turnip at your face to deal with it. Because like the flamethrower actually beats the turnips.
Yeah, I know turnips don't have too much priority.
Yeah.
I did like the interaction before. Fez has recognized that Peach is just too slow. She can't chase Charizard even with the Flare Blitz.
That is such a big reason as to why like Charizard can manage in this matchup.
Charizard's still living.
Charizard is still alive, and Xavier has just thrown the dot eyes and gotten hit by Flare Blitz for it.
Oh no, that side bait's gonna kill.
Just the input, like dash input there from Fez, and Charizard's head gets knocked out by the Peach Bomber.
And even as Phoebe, you can't be comfortable in this position because Peach craps out damage
Peach has
like no tomorrow.
Massive damage potential. The Charizard is already out.
Yep.
Armor's through the forward air with the fly, almost taking the stock.
Yeah, great DI by Zav. Oh, that Fair's gonna kill there.
I think that was the last active frame of the Charizard's forward air there, just catching Zav and keeping the lead for the time being.
Wow,
that coverage was really nice, yeah.
I'm surprised. That move is very active.
Maybe Zav getting called out, because Squirtle up B is so active that like sometimes you just can't spot dodge and you'll just get caught anyway. Scary position there, getting caught by the Nair.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's sent back in.
I feel like Zav, this game has like been really struggling to kill, and part of that has been the how long the stage is like horizontally.
Yeah, I think it's kind of backfired.
And like, as I was saying earlier with the Charizard, like this is a stage where Fez has the option to just like Flare Blitz away from any pressure,
no way!
Just calls her out. Just call out with the back air.
Yeah, and that back air.
I'm getting a little too comfortable being that high up, and massive swing from Phoebe, and we're back.
And that was amazing. Like, Phoebe recognized that like Peach is just so floaty that like she has to kind of like sit in the air for so long.
I feel like, especially on a longer stage like that, we'll probably see way more Charizard.
Yeah,
because it's looking like it's working really well.
And now
I think they're picking Battlefield. Yeah,
yes.
Battlefield. And yeah, we've seen the bans at two of the smaller stages from Fez.
I think she's definitely recognized.
She knows exactly what she needs.
She's in your head.
And I'd say Battlefield is a pretty good like middle between what both players want.
Yes, I think so too. Like the platforms definitely help with the extensions that Phoebe kind of wants in an advantage state, and the small stage kind of helps Zav with kind of just like
keeping that pressure going and making sure that like you don't have to deal with like big rage monster Charizard.
And I think Phoebe is now going to start calling out the side base. She has been spacing herself.
Here's another thing. Phoebe's been using a lot of Ivysaur and Charizard, and now the Squirtles come out to start this game, and they've already pulled out a very strong lead.
Yeah. But no double jump on Fez. And the funny thing is, like, if you're not super comfortable against PT, it can be hard to deal with 3 different characters.
That's another thing that's very strong in this matchup in particular. Peach has no real she can't really punish out of shield Squirtle withdraw if she's facing towards it. But we're seeing a bit of the counterplay to the Flare Blitz off the stage. Up B, not going to take the stock.
I think that's.
But I like that as a whiff punish for the Charizard up B.
I think that might have been the only consistent thing to hit. Maybe like up air, but it was like.
Oh my god!
Armor through the turnip and the back air.
No. So Phoebe armored through the Flare Blitz, and then Zav Hurtbox shifted so that she avoided the hitbox of Flare Blitz.
Oh, Sour Spot not
Sour Spot back air, almost taking it there. And Fez looking for an edge guard. Goes low, but has to come back. And the grab will do it.
No,
on!
Mashes out!
Mashes out, and Phoebe committing too hard on those pummels, and it's going to result in the lead going to Zav.
It's bad. Phoebe needs to try and find a stop quick before like...
That's what Ivysaur's here to do. Forward air, not going to take it. But Zav on the ropes here. Oh, wow.
Wow, that was great commitment.
Yeah. I'm very surprised they found the, she found the Vine Whip there.
I think she waited out the whole time of that float. That was excellent.
Another showing that, like, Fez is extremely comfortable in that Ivysaur. Now we're seeing Charizard. That is how you beat Flareblitz. Not Flareblitz, Flamethrower as his character. And that's really the only way Peach can really do it. Oh, we've seen a Saturn! And it's gone. Unfortunate.
Why? They needed to go save him.
So they've pulled a Saturn, a Dot Eyes, and a Stitch this this set so far.
Yeah, well, Stitch has got to be somewhere close. Okay, but now we're seeing, like, well, Phoebe was trying to juggle.
Oh, up B out of shield. Gets a back
The
end.
70%.
Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. It comes in, catches a jump, and takes the lead.
Oh, Southpaw back air. Not going to convert.
Very well-timed get-up attack, just avoiding the pressure from the turnip as well.
Yeah, and this also finding the...
Oh! You got to be careful of that. Missed the tech.
Oh, straight to the up B.
Yeah. I feel like those are one of those situations where, like, Phoebe... Oh, that's a bad DI on that forward air.
The Razor
Has to
saving her, though.
switch. Alright. Forward air shield. No jump. Fez still pressuring. Finds the up air.
Not quite.
Danger time for Zav.
Stuffs
out that grab.
Oh, I felt like Zav had the switch where he just didn't commit properly.
Didn't commit to it enough. The Charizard's in now, and you know, you'd want to see Charizard in these sort of scenarios, but it's up to Zav.
No way!
No way! Jumps over the forward air and hits him with the stomp.
I feel like Phoebe knew that Zav was looking for the jump and just jumped even more preemptively.
You gotta pay attention to that Charizard's got 2 of those jumps, you know?
Yeah, he's got wings. Too much
And
Red
Zav
Bull.
definitely threw that out, expecting 1 jump, not 2.
Yeah.
Huge reversal then. Phoebe now on the cusp.
Yeah. Started off like a bit like, I think she's now started to adapt. It's really good to see. And now I think we're back to Battlefield. I know.
Oh my god. That's another thing. Phoebe is a game away from top 16. She hasn't made top 64 at a major until today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. So that's insane.
She's making a very impressive run, and we'll see if it continues. Game 4 in Battlefield.
That was a very close game. We'll see how, oh, she was trying to waterfall out of that.
Yeah.
And now
the main thing with Waterfall is that it's not actually that fast, but it's more the reach it has.
reach, and it's so active as well.
Yeah.
But
again, Xavier with can't afford to take 1 more loss, so they're immediately firing out of blocks, trying to find this pressure at the turnip.
This is Peach tax. You know that this extra damage is coming, at least 60% or more.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Tries to find that pressure. This is what Ivysaur's strong at too, is just like your opponent's on the platform shielding. You just get to throw out like so many mix-ups to try and cover it. And of course, it's very scary to like jump out of that situation too, because Ivysaur's up here is so strong.
Yeah. And you have so many like long lingering or like, huge hitboxes in general.
Oh my god!
Well, she lived!
She barely lives with that Pokemon switch.
Oh, that's death though.
She flipped it too close to the stage there.
I think that might have been. I don't think she had any jumps left, sadly.
Yeah. Down out of shield? Okay. Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh,
the footstool.
Yeah, the Phantom footstool. Sliding
And then-
as she gets the stock.
Yeah, okay. So Fez making a comedy out of a bad situation, gets the stock, but still is in a bit of a bad spot. Still getting a little bit of damage off. That was so good.
Yeah, she's got Zav
That
in the
up air
corner.
was so good.
The down air?
Gets the down air?
Zav's smart enough to save his jump. Now, I don't know. Phoebe
A little bit of slowing down the game.
Oh,
all right. Tries to combo off of the Z-drop turnip there.
and I think that's one thing that separates Zav's Peach in comparison to saving some of like the mid-level ones that we have in Australia. His tournament game is so strong. He's able to convert so well off them.
both players not really. They're just jumping at each other, not really swinging any buttons so far. Oh, Phoebe trying to go for that tether cancel and just wasn't in a great spot for it. Forward up smash.
Not the sweet spot, sadly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Catches the neutral get up with the back air.
back onto the Squirtle.
And that's another thing. We're not seeing Charizard much so far this game. I don't think I've seen Charizard at all, actually. Outside of that one reversal.
She's saving him. Can't use your best Pokemon all the time.
Oh, down throw up air. That's actually not the DI you want against that down throw at that percent, but
Never
still
in.
living.
Never in.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a falling up air.
Yeah. The thing with that up air is that Charizard has intangibility on that move, so he can just tank through some things.
I'm guessing is it on his head?
Yeah, it's his entire neck, actually.
Jeez.
Oh, tries to call out a falling aerial early. That trade isn't going to help out.
Yeah, Phoebe's struggling to get
Phoebe.
down. Oh, up smash.
There you
Okay.
go. That's another thing, actually. I was going to say, in that situation, Fez hasn't been really grabbing his Charizard much. I mean, they've been getting back throw back airs a couple of times, but that's really been it.
It's just that zero. Oh, we saw the grab try and come out.
Yeah, but you know, this is a scary situation. Zav is playing with his tournament life on the line against this big angry dragon.
No
and it
way!
goes in! She goes in and just does it! Fez taking it with another Charizard down air and makes top 16.
Zard stocks right here. Zard stocks.
They're rising.
Yep.
They are absolutely rising. That pressure was so good.
And
She had to grab and just ran off and did it. That was only the first time that Zav went off stage. Phoebe just went out and did it. And Zav had no idea. He had no awareness as to, I'm going to get down air here. Because she didn't do that.
She
didn't
didn't
do
run-
that.
she didn't
that
run off
entire
aerial
set.
the whole
In that
set.
position, she never ran off aerial.
Yeah, I think the
And
only
kept it when she needed it.
Yeah, that was great. That was definitely the save the read for when you really need it, and that was so clutch from
It
her.
was so good.
And exactly.
That's why we talk so highly of that Charizard too.
Yeah, it's like I think Zav might honestly be like, okay, she might be going for a flamethrower at ledge just to poke my parasol or something.
Yeah.
Just she needs the percent, but she went for it all. That was
mean,
amazing.
Charizard is the king of those high roller scenarios, high risk, high reward character.
Yeah, you're constantly rolling the D20. Sometimes you get the 20, sometimes you get the 1. Damn, that was insane.
That was really good, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit to see who's next.
And that's good. I think if it went to a game 5, that's when the nerves start to kick in as well
Oh,
for
for sure,
both players.
For both players. But I feel like when you have Ivysaur and Charizard, you sort of feed off that energy a bit.
Yeah, and I think as a great PT player, you need to be when you do, you have to abuse that max rage.
Yeah.
You have to be
you need to understand. It's like you have the aspect of playing a small, very fast, very agile, quick character in Squirtle. Then you've also got the mentality of the heavyweight, I can kill off any hit that is Charizard.
Yeah, it's the flexibility that PT has that people rate them so highly.
Yeah. Still waiting
Yeah,
for the time being.
There might be some. I'm seeing there's a huge crowd behind us.
There is a pretty big crowd. They might be watching.
I'm not too sure who's.
They're watching. They're watching Melee, I think.
Ah.
Yeah.
I might be able to get the bracket out on my phone actually. Let's see how we go.
Because we should be nearing top 16 at this rate.
Yeah, we should be. But like you said, that's the first time Phoebe's top 16 or top in at a major. That's amazing for her.
They hadn't made it out of top 64 until today.
Yeah, that's and the showing that she's had.
They've pulled up the best possible way.
Okay, so I'm looking. So in winners, we've got Nia Turner and Seb Pro.
Yeah, note from production. Next up is Nia Turner versus Seb Pro 101.
Oh, well,
so
I
Go ahead. All right.
and that'll be followed by the other 2 winners quarter sets. So
Okay.
look
So
forward to
I
that,
believe
guys.
one of them is Didi Jono, which is one of the classic Victorian
That is a
matchups.
classic. And Didi is no stranger to taking sets off Jono as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And I don't know how much they pull it. I know Didi also has a Samus as well. Is it?
They've been playing a couple of characters,
Yeah.
but I feel like
I think the
the
Wario.
last time they played, actually, I got to see that, and they traded sets at
Ooh.
the most recent weekly in Victoria.
That's amazing. That means this set could go either way.
Yeah.
And for them, this is to actually get top 5.
This is the top 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
so-
for winners semis.
Yeah, this is that. Whoever wins this, that's a big push throughout the bracket. Okay, so but I think I can see Seb behind me.
Yeah, Seb is right behind us right now, and he's preparing himself, stating himself. He's got to play Nitono.
Yeah, that's gonna be obviously
Number 1
the.
seed from Japan.
Yeah, he's a Pichu menace. I don't think he's the best Pichu in the world, right? I think we can say
Probably,
that.
yeah.
I don't think there's too many other Pichus.
I mean, the other Pichus I can think off the top of my head either have switched the character, like Void, he
Yep.
switched from Pichu to Sheik, and then there's also Arfang, who I haven't seen too much of lately.
yeah, I don't know what's happened to Arfang, but hopefully they're doing all right. Maybe they're just taking a break from the game. Not too
Yeah.
sure. Life's busy, and you know sometimes you just got those commitments. You can't always
Yeah, for
commit to
sure.
Smash all the time.
Yeah,
But we are committed to playing Smash on this weekend.
yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're seeing some pretty damn good Smash.
Yep. And funnily enough, I think we're the commentators-wise, I don't think people expect a lot from us commentators, but me and Corbett we got 33rd today.
Yeah, we both
And
got 33rd.
Yeah, I think that's probably the highest placings out of all the commentators. I think.
I think
Dawn-
Dawn also got 33rd.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
tied. We're all three of us.
all
We're the
tied.
crew.
Uh,
But yeah, so I'm not sure, and that's the thing.
oh, they are going up right now.
Is that Kanaji behind him?
No, that is Kinaji with Sepro, but following them is Nitono.
Oh, maybe for the translation.
That could be
Yeah.
could be it. Yeah, Kinaji does speak very fluent Japanese.
Yeah, he was originally from Japan. And then they moved over.
Yeah.
I think about a couple years ago. I know just before the pandemic, or about a year before then. And his English is getting better. Kanaji's really young for anybody who knows, so his English still isn't the best, but he
Yeah.
knows he's fluent Japanese, so this will help out.
Yeah, just